What's up? It's another Sunday. Welcome. We have a lot to talk about. Um, First off, I'm trying to rearrange everything. I need to get a camera set up where I don't have to move it every time. That's it's been a problem because the way I have everything set up is totally whack. I need to have a standard way to do this. That way, I don't have to move the camera every time. But yeah, this is a gonna be an interesting stream because I'm gonna take anybody, and I'm sure I'll mention it over and over, but anybody that wants to come on the panel or just bring up whatever for a little bit can come on the panel. We'll talk. I'm gonna work on some layouts for this pinup, and we're gonna talk some other things. I got some books I got in the mail. I got another couple things that I wanted to share but did not get to share last time, or pretty much over the holidays. I got a couple things that I wanted to share. Um, and then also maybe BROSE might show up. I don't know. We talked about him coming on a Sunday, and I don't know. When you say next Sunday or this Sunday, it always whenever you say the next week, someone accepts that as this Sunday or next Sunday. It gets confusing. Is the point. But yeah, so B-Rose may be able to come on. He's not a morning person, as we know. That Weeb likes to stay up late. Critters Outlet, what's up? Hey, bro. If you want to come on, man, say hello. You're welcome. I will be putting the link up. Just shout out in the chat if you want to hop on, and I'll send a link. So I got my coffee and I got my iPad, which I'm going to share the screen here. Let's see here. And I think I showed a sneak peek of this a week ago or a week, 2 weeks ago. It's a pinup with featuring Hip from my book, Star Circuit. Speaking of Star Circuit, never put up this banner. I always forget because this is legit. Is the last chance to get the main cover for Star Circuit Chapter 1, which will be literally the only time you'll be able to get the cover ever. It might appear as like a like a piece of art in the back of a volume later down the line, maybe, but you'll never get it as a cover. Not like this. So that I will absolutely stick to. But yeah, we're gonna pull up this iPad screen here and do it. Wait, let's see. I like how StreamYard teases you with all the good stuff that you could have. Um, it's a dick move. So I'm gonna put up this screen here. This is the pinup we're working on. It's this is what I'd call like this is acceptable layouts for if I was going to go into um, like pencils, but I may ink this. I don't know. I don't know. But regardless, I want to tighten it up a little bit, just so the penciling process is pretty straightforward. There's just like some things in this image that let's zoom in here. Yeah. So there's just some things in this image that like from up close is a little bit out of whack. Plus I want to figure out exactly if I like her head placement on her body there. Everything else seems pretty cool. The perspectives on point. Everything's ready to go. But yeah. All that StreamYard hit I call ad nip slips. Yeah, there's I'm keeping the nips hidden, bro. What's up? Bow, Mr. Zaid, Mr. Germ. I don't know if you heard, but anybody who wants to come on, if you want to come on, let me know. You have to say it in the chat though. Like I'd like to, let me hop on this panel and I'll send you the link. Um, it's not like a power thing. I don't need you to. I'm not trying to domineer of the chat. I'm just like I don't want to put the link out there just for any whatever. I don't know. A Russian bot could grab it. You know what I mean? And use my StreamYard for nefarious purposes. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, let me know. We're gonna work on this as we talk. I've got some thoughts on Batman. I got some thoughts on books. I got some other things. Um, you know, some things to talk about. Yeah, Karada Putin is here, dude. Catapudin, and we we look alike except for that dastardly chin he's got. It's an evil chin, I must say. Uh, Stephen De La Vega says, "Just woke up. What I miss? You missed nothing. Like essentially, you missed me introing. You missed maybe saying that if you want to come on, um, if you want to come on and hang out, just ask, like Pedro Ang just did. Pedro's animating, but he'll hop on. So I'll send you the link, Pedro, because um, that way I know. That way I know it's going in the right hands. You know what I mean? I I wonder if Jeremy brought up the Putin thing because I was having a power struggle with the chat here about putting a link, because that'd be funny. Let me invade. Let me invade your DMs and send you this link. Is it too soon? Probably too soon. All right, let's see. There you go, Pedro. You can hop on. So I'm gonna bring find my glove. Need the lucky glove. It's not lucky. It's just helps the drag and helps the iPad not get inputs that I don't want. That's why I said the drone. As long as you doesn't shave the sides of that stash, dude. Yeah, I'll get along. I'll go a long way. It's really not a stash. It's the same length as everything else. Just my face is weird, bro. Can't say anything, but my face is weird. Um, I will be careful with the stash. Don't want to get any impressions. You know,
Hey,
Pedro.
how are you doing, sir?
Oh, good morning, man.
Good morning.
Um, so yeah, this is. I think the only reason I do this cup of morning stream is it forces me to like come alive. Otherwise,
Yeah,
otherwise I'll slack off
yeah,
and get to the day when I get to it.
yeah,
Um,
dude. We gotta do whatever works. There's no Jinx and Pedro show today because Jinx is doing the fulfillment of spells and superheroes.
oh, he's sick.
No, no, he's fulfilling spells and superheroes. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
doing
I don't
the
know why
whole
I'm. I don't know why
boxing
I'm
thing.
like hearing weird things. I think I like have
Yeah.
music on or something.
Mm.
Let me see if it's not. It's supposed to be playing for everyone, but maybe it's just playing in
No,
my
it's just
headphones.
playing for you. I can't hear a thing.
Okay, well that's let me fix that for
All right.
myself or share
Yeah.
it with everyone. Share it with the class. Um,
Oh, we're getting a vendor. Let me mute.
all right. Okay, shut off for me. So Ginge is fulfilling right now, is what you said.
I mean, I'm muting because I don't know if you can hear this.
I hear something, but very, very low. I
Yeah,
don't hear much.
that's the fishmonger. I've
Hmm.
already every time I stream, the fishmonger comes about with a megaphone. I already killed
Okay.
the father, but now I'm gonna kill the son. So yeah, bastard.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta patrol your territory, dude. The Angster, yeah. Hell yeah. Creators Outlets here. Hello, hello. And Jeremy says, yay, spells and superheroes. Um, and I see you got a screen up as well. I'll share anything you'd like to share. Let me see if I can bring up my screen here and have a minute to figure out what I was going to figure out. And speaking of, I do have. Let me put that over here. That way you guys can check this out. Um, what happened to my pop up window, dude? That sucks. I'll just put it here then. I've got Pedro's book, Tropical Magics, on the bookmarked over here, but for some reason my pop out chat didn't go. So I'm gonna put a little link for Tropical Magics, uh, which is Pedro's book. We had him on recently. It was fun talking to you,
Oh,
obviously.
thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I got some backers from that day. and that's all thanks
Nice.
to you guys. So yeah, dude, the book's doing well. We're scratching the $1,000 mark in 4 days. It's
Heck yeah,
more than
dude.
I expected. So yeah.
Dude, it'll grow for sure. It's up and down. But I'm glad it's growing. I'm glad you're hitting some marks. We
Yeah.
just put it in the chat, so anybody who's interested, go check it out. He's working. I'm gonna up his screen in a minute
Yeah.
once I figure out what I was gonna change on this
Yeah.
image. Um, there's a
Uh,
few
I'm
things.
not. I'm not working on Tropical Magics because the book is done. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't know who. Yeah, who knows if you're working on a promo? I couldn't really
Hmm.
tell from the small window.
Oh yeah.
Um, what are you working on?
I'm working on a promo for Clint Holinsky, and dude, I would be eternally grateful for him because it has been a week of titties in drawing breasts,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't want to go back to advertising ever again. Is yeah, man, it's really hard to get this excited over chicken bouillon or like
That's funny, dude.
dishwasher soap or whatever.
Yeah, it's you have to have the passion there, otherwise it's not gonna
Yeah, I mean it
pay the
will pay the
bills.
bills, but yeah, you'll have an angry disposition through life if you don't
Exactly.
enjoy what you do. Yeah.
Exactly. It's I mean, some of my work that I'm not really into um, still comes out good, but there's like some part of the magic that's not there, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. It turns
Um,
into work.
right.
And now I'm getting
Uh,
paid and I don't feel like I'm working because I'm drawing big old biddies. Maybe that's just something about me. I don't know.
well, I mean, it's a part of you, dude. It's a part of all of
Hmm.
us. In some ways, I think we were all born and raised from a female, so
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
Joe loves the ranch bottle designs. I haven't designed a
Mm.
ranch bottle in years. Uh,
Oh, dude.
no, he likes to bust. There's an infamous there's an infamous story of
Mm.
me punching a wall over him putting ranch on a pizza.
Ugh.
But we'll just it's all right. He egged me on, so that's
Yeah.
it's really on him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, I
I
never
don't.
did design like a ranch bottle, but I did design like
Hmm,
a logo for a like honey company.
a what company?
Honey.
Honey. Okay.
Yeah, and dude, by the end of it, I wanted bees to go extinct. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's funny. I did one for a beekeeping
Mm.
uh, company, and so it's very similar. I did a honeycomb design. I don't know if you did
Yeah.
something similar.
No, dude, they
Uh,
wanted a bear, but the bear
hmm,
wasn't really a bear because down here in Panama, we don't have that many bears. Like we don't have brown bears or black bears. What we have is called like a it's called spectacle bear because it looks like he's wearing glasses.
hmm,
So they didn't want to use that bear. They want to use a critter that looks like a bear, but it's not really. It's more of a marsupial.
right. Is
But uh-huh.
is it similar to like a panda or something? Because that's the first thing that comes
Mm,
to mind when there's like something
mhm.
around the eyes.
No, no. Let me just find some visual aids.
Okay, yeah, because that's
Uh,
that's the first. This is the first me hearing
yeah.
something like this.
There you
I'm gonna have to
go.
flip my canvas to figure this out. No
Yeah,
joke.
that always works.
Club Studio is chugging. Yeah, looks like
Mm.
her head is a little bit far back. She needs to be a little bit down. All right. Dojo Kun is very, very confused now. Panama
Mhm.
has bears.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, interesting. Dude, everywhere has bears.
Yeah.
Man bear pigs,
Mhm.
especially. All right, let me see what
Okay.
you got. You have the visual aid,
Yeah.
or okay.
So this is the spectacle bear.
Hmm. So it does look like he's wearing glasses because the middle
Yeah.
part there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, but if this was the bear they wanted uh, for the for the honey company, that would have been no problem. 'Cause it's a
Right.
freaking bear. But what
Right.
they wanted was this obscure critter created by Satan called a Kusumbi.
Whoa.
And look at the tongue. Does that look like a bear to you?
No, no.
Exactly.
It's
This
like a weird.
lady's
It's like an anteater mixed with like a, yeah, like a marsupial or
like a
something.
lemur or something.
Yeah.
And this lady kept saying bear for 3 weeks. Dude,
Did you
I
correct her
wanted.
every time? You're like, this is not a bear, lady.
No, like I drew a bear and they're like, it's not it's not the bear I want. Okay, can you please send
Oh
me a
man.
picture? And dude, when she sent me the picture, I wanted to kill her and her whole family in the middle of mass, of Sunday mass. It's just like,
Oh
dude,
man.
ugh,
That
just
that would be the
hatred.
worst. Uh,
Yeah,
I'm sure that I know there's like an email list. I don't know if you're aware
hmm
of it. It's like clients from
yeah,
hell. Have you ever
yeah,
seen that? Yeah, those that's an email list that's fun to read once in a while. If you're
yeah,
especially if you want to indulge in the anger.
yeah, dude. So this is like the kinkajou. It's also known as a kinkajou. So yeah.
Kinkajou.
hmm
Dude, that sounds really I don't even know. I feel like it's some sort of racial I don't know, some sort of
Yeah, it could be. It could be
yeah.
taken that way, but no,
Yeah.
they're not. They're not from Israel, so I think
Yeah.
we're safe.
Dude, kinkajous.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh man, you took it
Muskrat
there.
at Woodstock, yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
yeah,
because of the
dude.
eyes? Because he's like
Yeah.
just
Oh no.
I'm guessing that's where he was going with that.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's a cute animal,
interesting.
hmm but it's
Definitely an
not a
interesting
bear.
animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time I would say go back to I don't know, scratch or something like we need to figure out exactly what you want. Like what's the feeling you want cuz this animal
Yeah.
is um
Yeah, dude. And they don't need honey. That's the other thing. So yeah, dude. I was so
dude.
happy when they went bankrupt. I was. Ugh.
Oh, dude. Well, I
hmm
don't know if that's the best wish for them because they might come back to you for
I
work,
mean, they
but
did. Oh no, I don't want to do advertising ever again.
yeah.
Like, I know, like my advertising, like most agencies are not really like fond of comics because most of them are like graphic artists.
Yeah,
So all
indeed.
they want to do is like make paintings and go to galleries and sell them for hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, the
Right.
whole like fine art thing. So I
Yep.
think I'm safe letting off steam here, dude. I
Yeah, no,
mean,
I think you're perfectly fine.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm a little wary about burning bridges, but I've burned them before. No,
yeah.
because there's
Oh,
sometimes you got to. Um,
mhm.
but no worries with that, dude, because I feel like everybody has those issues.
Yeah. Oh.
You never know when it's going to happen to you.
hmm
So yeah, I think I'm gonna move this little head down.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna put it on a new layer first. Um, Jeremy just creamed his pants because I just made a new layer.
Mm.
Um, he loves layers more than I love ranch. And let's see here. Go down. Eh. Oh, that's all part of it? No, I don't believe that for a second.
hmm
So yeah, there's this pinup I'm doing. This is for something I don't even know if it's actually going to happen, but I'm working on it and finishing it
hmm
before it even happens, really. So just
Yeah.
to be ahead of the game, and it's something actually I can draw on stream because there's a lot of um, I don't know. There's just like a lot of things I can't show, so
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
like an
Right.
easy thing that I can kind of show. You know, Zayd said it gets convoluted quick. Yeah, well, that's one of them. I've had two or three. I don't know if you know Jeremy about one story. Jeremy's talking about a time he got screwed over, but another time I
Mm.
gave this guy. He wanted me to do a comic book, and I told him like a really good cheap price for like designs in because he was gonna have me do the whole book. So I was like, yeah, the designs, don't worry. I'm gonna like you don't have anything drawn out at all, so I'm gonna have to charge you a little bit to
Yeah.
get the ball rolling. And so I gave him a really good deal. Whenever I finished the designs, he cut me from the book. So I pretty much did
Motherfucker.
work for half or something. Um,
Wow.
and I was pretty pissed. So I was like, dude, I'm gonna like it was a work for hire. there's nothing NDA about this, so I'm gonna post what you have, my designs that I did, at
Yeah.
least get something out of it. And he didn't want that, so I was able to get a little money out of him because at least they
Ah,
got the
but
full
cool.
price for the designs.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't think a lot of people, writers and people that want their book made realize how much work goes into the design part,
Yeah.
and just how much like you have to like pay every step of the way. There's no in between a lot of times. So anyway, that was one. It wasn't a huge horror story, but it definitely
Yeah.
didn't
But yeah,
feel
it's
good.
good. It's good to keep your wits about you when you're doing
Yeah,
business, especially in this thing, because everybody thinks like, but you're growing, you're having fun, aren't you? Like, dude, it's still work, and you
yeah,
still need to pay. So
indeed. And I try to like I don't like to use the word work just personally for me because then my
yeah.
mind it tricks myself to thinking like I might not be having fun when I really am.
Mm,
But it is work. Like I
yeah.
just try not to tell myself that.
You
you
know,
know.
I did it the other way around.
Oh, great!
'Cause-
It just
yeah, 'cause-
crashed on me.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, your. Oh,
Yeah, Clip
Jesus.
Studio just crashed. Yeah, bummer.
Ugh. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, whenever I found like a very boring uh, product,
Yeah.
dude, I used to make like make up stories in my mind to make it fun, so I
Hmm.
can work easily on it.
Oh, so like you just kind of make it up for like just to give yourself some more relating, I guess, position to it.
Now, dude, it was very fucked up because I don't want to be one of those like I have a really fucked up sense of humor, but I kind of do. And yeah, I remember that we were doing something like for Kids Day, and I
Kids
had to
Day.
yeah, like there's like El Día del Niño, like Kids Day here in Panama. We
Hmm.
celebrate that, and
Okay.
I had to like animate a bus coming to a park, like do very boring shit.
Yep.
But I just made a song as I was animating. Like, oh, these kids are orphans. They nobody loves them. Like they're doing that shit. Like I finished it in 2 days, and dude, I was laughing my balls off like a maniac, and nobody knew why. And I never told anyone. Like this is it's just very boring animation, and my mind goes there. But yeah,
Right.
I'm not wishing orphanhood on anyone. It's just
No. Yeah,
yeah,
that's actually an insanely good segue
yeah.
to something I want to talk about, which is the Batman movie.
Oh,
I don't know if anybody's I don't know if anybody's seen the
yeah.
movie.
Speaking of orphans,
Yeah,
yeah,
speaking of orphans and laughing at them,
yeah,
this movie in particular has a lot to do with orphans,
yeah.
because the way they went about it, not in the most obvious way. I'm not going to go into spoilers, but um, in general. And also Zayd brings up, or not Zayd, Genuine Comics brings up a little something like this in Twitter about
Right.
not wanting to see Batman,
Mm,
just because it's been redone so many times. We'd rather look at new IPs from indie
yeah.
avenues, which I agree with,
Me too.
but it's hard to beat that nostalgia, good feeling of just like the Batman character we relate to for a lot of reasons, and so I think that's why he's going to be ever popular, not necessarily
Mm.
because you know whatever he's owned by a big company or whatever. To me, I think I'm still attached to like what he represents, uh,
Mm. And he's an
but
orphan.
he's an orphan, which not many of us are. But he's
Yeah.
he's like the epitome of if you put your mind to it, you can do it kind of
Yeah. Mm. While not
approach.
having any parents. Yeah.
Right, without having any parents, correct. And he cries a
Sorry.
lot, without
Yeah.
telling anybody. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I love.
Sorry.
It's all good. I love having. I love having like a Bat movie that really takes itself seriously,
Yeah.
because it's fun what you have to do to make it work, and I think that's what's the most fun about movies like this. It's what was fun about Nolan's Batman. It's just
Hmm.
like this is the things we have to do to make this character make sense in a realistic world, and so that was fun. If you want to know more spoiler like thoughts, I'll tell you later. But overall, it was a good movie. I give it like an 8. It's
Oh,
actually
awesome.
it's actually well shot, like artistically, just like
Oh, okay.
they spent a lot of time cinematography wise and storyboard wise. Very good,
I was planning on seeing it today, so yeah,
dude.
I'll take that
I
into
will not spoil
consideration.
it. It's
Yeah.
worth it. The one comment I made about it was that the ending. Somebody said the ending was bad, or not bad, but not great, and it's somewhat
Hmm.
there. It's like it hits thematically, but it doesn't hit in like a more concrete way, and you'll see
Mm.
why.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but either way, it's I think it's
Mm.
still great. It still comes together really well. So it's really long a movie. So besides that, it's
Oh, dude, that's the other thing. Like, dude, we don't need like long epic movies. Like Ben Hur should have been the last like long ass movie like
how long was Ben Hur? Like 6 hours or something.
around. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
dude, that stuff doesn't work, man. People need to go to the bathroom.
Yep. True. Very true.
Mm. And
All
as
right.
you
So
grow older, like normal length movies still demand a pee break from me. So yeah.
yeah, I think any normal human has to pee in between that movie.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't count that as like some champion maneuver to make it all the way
Yeah.
through.
Like I held it through the entire movie. Wow. Okay.
Good job, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just I like it. I actually kind of have a fun game to figure out the best spot to go take a pee break because
Yeah. Exactly.
I like because it's pretty much coming up with kind of predicting if you see a scene start, you're like, oh, am I
Mhm.
betting that this scene is as predictable as possible, or is there going to be something I'm not expecting here? And
Yeah.
so um, it was fun to figure out when I should get up. But good stuff. I'm gonna try to make this head work on hip. Like it needs to be down here ish, more so, not too far. But it looked like she was like a little too high. Um,
Yeah, dude, I love the fact that we can move artwork digitally, man. 'Cause that
yes.
saves a lot of time. Oh, I have
Yep.
to erase.
Indeed. And a lot of times I don't know. I don't use a lot of layers. I like actually painting over stuff. I know I'm the
Mhm.
opposite of
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not a big fan of layers actually, but um,
I mean, I'm a big fan of like
coffee.
selecting and moving. Yeah. But it is, like, I work in rough like for a long time before going into ink. So once I start like inking, I'm already sure of what I want to do. So I just move
Right.
things within the layer like endlessly.
Yep. I'm not against it for
Uh,
sure. With something like this, like I'm going to be penciling on top of this because to me,
mhm.
pencils for me count. I don't usually ink, so pencils count as my finished line.
Okay.
So that's
Oh,
why I
okay.
do an extra detail. It almost is like I
Mm.
treat pencils like ink. I try to make
Yeah.
clean as possible lines and whatnot. Let's switch over. Do you want to show any of your work here?
Oh, sure.
Let's see.
I'm working right now on an animation sequence. Let me just bring it back.
Oh, this is the animation commission. Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, and I'm in the process of cleaning it up. And dude,
Nice motion, dude. A lot
oh,
of
thank you.
nice follow
Oh,
through and
and overlapping.
yeah, squash. Yes, squash and stretch a little bit there too.
Yeah, dude. Like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, man. If I don't do a CG model ever again,
Mhm.
I'll die a happy man. Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So is this a joke? Let's just see what if this is actual joke. Joe, what's the difference between Rembrandt and Warhol? Yes. I thought he was going to go somewhere with a joke as is Jeremy, but I think he's being very
Hmm.
serious there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, dude. I have all the rough animation ready.
hmm.
And yeah, I have to watch like belly dancing videos. And yeah, dude, it's been an awesome week.
Dude, got to do your research.
Yeah, exactly.
Something I realized.
I went to an, an Iranian restaurant.
Oh
We have
yeah.
the dancers there. Yeah, yeah, dude. I'm thorough.
Hmm.
Everything for art.
I thought you were going to say I went to a strip club. Had a
Oh no, I went, but it was not the poses I wanted. I mean I waited a long time. to find out that it's not what I was really looking for. But
Hmm.
I know definitely these were not the moves I wanted.
Mm.
Yeah, so
So you're animating in. I can't see exactly what you're in. Are you in?
animating in Jesus, what happened? I'm animating in this software is called OpenTunes.
Open. Okay, yeah. I think I've not used it, but I definitely downloaded and looked at it once or twice.
Yeah, this is the software Studio Ghibli uses,
Hmm.
and the workflow it's really close to Toon Boom. So
Hmm.
migrating to this was very easy to me. I mean, I trained in Toon Boom in Canada
Okay.
ever since Toon Boom Harmony. So
Hmm.
yeah, dude, you can do like professional grade animation here, no problem. But I do mix it with After Effects because the effects are more intuitive and you have a wider selection of effects there. So
Yeah, for sure.
I would say like use them in tandem. Like I do rough animation here. Maybe I'll handle shadows here because you can animate them better here. But lighting, like special effects like explosion particles and whatnot, I'll do it in After Effects.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, make it a little bit less time intensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. I think I'm
Like
happier with her head now. She's like, I'm still on my page. Yeah, I think if I ever did animate, I feel like comics already give me so much of like a workload that I'm like
yeah.
doing doing the animating. Dude, you're a trooper because the animating is a lot of work.
Oh, dude,
Tons
I
of.
enjoy paint.
Mm,
I've been said that has been said about me before. Is I'm not only animating, I'm animating like the way it used to be before Flash came about.
mm-hmm.
I love animating frame by frame, and it's not something like dude. You can make it easier if you go like the Flash approach of doing like
Right.
symbols. But I
Yep.
don't have that much fun.
Yeah, it's not as fun. My day
Mhm.
job, I have to animate in Flash or animate now is what it's called.
Yeah,
But
animate. Yeah,
um, either way, yeah, it's not it's not the same thing as animating by hand. I really like animating effects by hand.
yeah.
I feel like if you ever stop using After Effects, maybe hire me. I'll do some
Oh,
I don't know,
cool.
fire or something.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, I enjoy animating characters. 'Cause that was like my focus in school. In
Oh yeah,
the yeah, dude, like horses. I love animating horses, but that takes
horses.
yeah, but
Interesting.
that takes a chunk of your week animating a
Oh,
horse.
I know. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
if I feel like you have to really enjoy the grind for animating to
yeah,
really be your thing.
yeah, dude. Let me. I think I have something I was doing for Ethan, but then like life got in the way. But I have to find it. So
Mm.
keep on talking. I'll
Yeah, Leaf life gets in the way for everybody for sure.
yeah.
Like today, I was like, I'm gonna do a lot of thumbnails, gonna finish this up, but then I'm like, I probably should do taxes
Mm.
because my all my other weekends are gonna be tied up, and I feel like the next thing I know is gonna be the deadline, and I'm gonna be freaking out. Hmm. So I don't know what to really think about today because I have to do so many other life things, mow the lawn and stuff.
Mm. Oh no, dude.
This guy who's laying down in my background totally related to this morning. Just like feeling
Yeah,
it.
I don't want to sound like a snob, but I have people for that.
What?
But it to mow lawns and whatnot. But it's because labor is cheap down in Panama. So
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
I actually was paying for somebody to do that as well, and then I don't
Mm.
know. I just like my lawn is so small that I was like, it actually doesn't take long for me to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I
No, dude. Like
decided, yeah.
I live in a farm, so yeah. If I do that, then yeah. So this is what I was doing for Ethan. Like I want to go back to it before
Hmm.
Rainbow the Brute
Comes
uh,
out
comes out. But yeah,
nice, dude. Riding hard. Are those like gonna be Gatling guns on the front?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was just assuming it was like that's either the biggest I don't know what I don't even
Stirrups.
know what you yes some sort of holder or saddle or
Yeah.
something.
Mhm. So yeah, like I got the basic shapes down. I have like all the relationships the way I wanted to, but there's a lot of cleanup work to be done.
Hmm.
And dude, like I'm working on 3 trailers right now. There's another one coming up. I have the campaign, so I don't think I'll have time to do this. Like
Yeah,
maybe I'll
dude.
find a window.
Yeah, you gotta like wedge in time or just get like
Mm.
magically.
Yeah.
I don't know. Super. I don't know. Somebody drops a project or something.
Yeah.
You- Say says how many strip clubs have a live horse to draw? uh,
Okay, so I had a horse that was
I'm curious.
in front of my house, but
Mm-hmm.
he died too.
Mm.
But yeah, he was part of the reference. But yeah, that horse was
Damn,
very
sad that he
lazy.
died though.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick.
He was kind of a dick. Would he be like
Yeah.
neighing all day?
No,
Like back
he
then.
always gave me the evil eye. Like whenever I like grab the car and I'm like driving out, like past right in front, and he was always giving me the evil eye. Like, dude, I haven't done
Dude.
anything to you. What's wrong? And yeah,
Yeah,
so
he doesn't know that you're super passionate about animating horses. He didn't know
yeah,
that.
exactly. He didn't know I was a fan.
Yeah, maybe
So
next
one,
time, dude.
yeah, one day I was driving back, and dude, he was like paws up, like dead. Poor guy.
So funny. Paws up. Yeah, hoofs up.
Yeah,
Hoofs.
hooves up, hooves up. Yeah,
Hoofs, yes.
yeah. Sorry
Hooves.
about that.
It's all
Yeah, English.
good. Got to know your anatomy, dude.
Yeah, English is not my first language.
It's true. It is true.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, what are hooves in Spanish?
Cascos.
Cascos.
Yeah.
Saying that right? Hopefully. Shadowhawk Backs is up in here. Yo,
What's
Shadowhawk
up,
Backs, guess
Shadow?
what? I have good news. Your 3D print has been shipped out to you, my friend. Um,
Awesome.
so the Star Circuit bike, which I have one here. This one is primed, but this one is I don't know. It's still available, but we're also going to be removing this when we pull
Hmm.
Indiegogo down. But yeah, this is look at this bad boy.
Oh, look at that.
You're getting one of these, come to your house, and it's gonna be fun. I don't know if you're gonna paint it or not, but it definitely came out great. It's coming in a sweet, well packed box. We went super hardcore on the box. Got to sometimes. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. When you animate,
Okay. Oh yeah.
remember to
While I have my
save.
camera up, let me do this. I've got a few things in the mail today or yesterday. The first being Replicator is coming from
Oh, awesome.
the Upside Down world of Australia. Yeah, so got all 3 issues. I'm about to catch up on the book. I've known Rob in the periphery of howtodrawcomics.net for a long time. So, but I never really chatted one on one except for a couple times. So I don't really know his work. I did a little bit of design work for him for I think maybe Replicator. It might be a design that's not used. Who knows? However, he's a good dude. I'm excited to read how his writing style is and everything. And it looks like a cyberpunky kind of X-Men style book that I'm kind of stoked for.
Dude,
So
favorite
Zade's saying
replicator.
we need more bike paint jobs. Tell you what, it will be painted next time around. We just have to figure it all out. I don't really know. Next time, I think we'll have a character next to the bike as well,
Hmm.
and we'll see how it works. We'll see how it all comes together. Uh,
Are you printing
However,
those yourself, or are you getting somebody
no,
to do it for you?
my buddy Dead Sun Prime on Twitter,
Hmm.
he freaking does a great job modeling and just knows 3D printing back and front. Um,
Awesome.
so this time was mostly logistical. Like we didn't do a vacuum plastic seal, so the shipping has been a pain, and we made it all in one piece, or 2 pieces that really should have been 3 or 4.
Hmm.
So next time we'll make it in pieces. Make sure because we had some shipping mishaps where they broke and stuff.
Oh
Uh,
man.
So same thing with Shadowhawk backs. The first one that came to me was broke on one part, and I was like, man, it could fix it, but I was like, dude, this is you wanted the real thing, so I got it remade for you, um, like a real G does, and got it out to
Awesome.
you.
Dude, like I have a friend that has like around 32 3D printers
Mm.
down here, but the thing is, like, I would offer his services, but shipping from Panama is a killer. So
Yeah, you might have to hook
yeah,
up with. I would hook up with Dead Sun Prime. He's here in America, so if
hmm
you're gonna do shipping to mostly
yeah,
America,
hmm.
he might be. He actually did Vaughn's vial.
Okay,
Have you seen his little terror vial
yeah.
print? He did that, and so he's making those for him, and they came out pretty good. So he's getting around CG now. But anyway, my second show and tell is Nausicaa's collection. This is the second book, which I'm
Oh,
not up
dude,
to.
that's
It's
sweet,
insane.
dude.
Yeah, this is Ghibli, but dude,
No, it's not Ghibli. It's not Ghibli. That's
well,
a
it's not technical.
misconception.
This is, but it's
Yeah,
drawn by Miyazaki.
Miyazaki. Yeah, it's
Right. This is drawn
Miyazaki,
by
but this is
Miyazaki.
before. Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
But dude, it's the time put into that. I don't
Hmm.
like. It's like the whole collection, the omnibus here probably would take you just like a whole day of reading, like hours
Yeah,
upon
dude.
hours to read through.
Dude,
I don't
so
know if
much
you've read it, but
detail.
it's crazy.
Yeah, so much attention to detail. The thing with Nausicaa and Lupin the Third,
Uh huh.
those were the movies that gave him the cred and the money to start Ghibli.
Right.
But they're not Ghibli movies. They're just counting it because it's Miyazaki.
Right. Right. It's yeah. It's kind of the same thing where like
Mm.
with like From Software. I don't know if you know that guy, but he's also
Yeah.
Miyazaki because I'm
Hmm.
playing Elden Ring right now. It's got it on my
Yeah.
brain. But
Nice.
yeah, you mentioned Miyazaki, and you think From Software, even though he's not he's his own person, obviously.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
But yeah, Miyazaki's an insane artist in his own right. It's crazy
Yeah,
that
dude.
yeah, it's insane. Some of the poses and just everything in there. It'll take me probably 6 months to read it because there's so many other books to read. I like read a chapter, put it down, read a chapter, and it's such a dense read. He puts so much into like the
Yeah.
politics and just like world building. It's hard to grasp it. There's like a lot of things going on at once.
Yeah,
Um,
dude. Another
maybe
guy
to
who did a movie like that, but the movie didn't do that well, and it was a
hmm,
shame because the movie looked beautiful. Hideo Otomo, he did Steam Boy.
Steam Boy, yeah.
Dude, the building in that movie and like the concept art, it's insane.
I bet I think I'd seen some of it. Because it's not his most popular, obviously.
No, it's 10 years
Um,
of production though.
yeah, tons of work. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, that's Otomo, right?
yeah,
So yeah, he's the bomb. Obviously, Akira. Obviously,
yeah.
what's his one right? The predecessor. Um, what came right before it? The one he's like he pretty much nailed down how to like draw cyberpunk and everything in this previous
Oh,
book.
Ghost in the Shell.
No, it's a one word. I don't know why I'm losing it. This is what happens on the morning show. I
Yeah,
can't pull
I'm
everything
blanking
together.
out myself. So
So before we lose him, El Petrino, what's up? What's up,
uh,
little mama? And
Juanito.
and Chris Fisk is here, though I don't know where he is. Oh no, he's not here. Zadie's just mentioning Chris Fisk does great 3D printing.
Oh yeah, he does.
I'm sure he does. I know I have. I just have his standee. I don't think I have his prints. Um, but let's see. Let me bring up my page one more time to show you where I'm at with this.
Do it.
Moved some things around, added some a little extra detail. There's some things in here that I want to do, like this little piece here. The problem with cyberpunk stuff, there's a lot of AR and like holographic stuff. It's actually the toughest to pull off
Yeah.
and figuring out. Um, anyway, that's what's left
Doing
here
like
on this.
floating screens and whatnot.
Yeah, the things that I try to do in my book in this future, it's a casual kind of thing. So this AR kind of hologram stuff is on everything. So it's
Mm,
off of clothing. And I have it kind of wrap, and the
yeah.
the screens are the easy ones. The ones that wrap weird are
Oh, of
um,
course, 'cause you have to like project the cylinder shape as what you're doing with the calf.
Right.
like
Yeah.
project the cylinder shape in your mind, and then
Yeah, like the
apply.
X there on the calf. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it on
yeah,
this little hilt here, and it's not working just
mm,
yet, but I'm gonna
yeah.
mess with it. But yeah, things like that. It's a
Awesome, dude.
tough in between to figure out making it work.
Mm-mm.
Actually,
It's looking awesome though.
yeah, it's come together. I originally wasn't going to do such a battle scene because this is kind of like a pinup that's supposed to be like a sexy pinup, and I kind of went I went action with it because she's just not the type of character that would um, I don't know, like just be posing to pose.
Mhm. Yeah,
But I think she would pose if she was like feeling it in a fight. She'd be like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I just wrecked your boy."
Right. She wouldn't strike a pose. I mean,
Yeah, she wouldn't just strike a pose for the shot. She would strike a pose kind of like Power Ranger style, like just beat up
yeah.
somebody and then she's gonna
Mm.
pose because she's feeling badass. Um, did Jeremy just say look like vegan Mario, bro? Look, this is I haven't eaten tofu in years. Um,
But why would
I'm
you?
why would you? Well, you kind of can't avoid it if you go eat like Asian, some
Yeah,
Asian foods. You know, you're eating it if you eat like miso soup and stuff.
yeah.
It's all there.
Nothing against tofu, but that's something I will never buy myself. Like that's
Mm.
something that has to be given to me. Like, would you like some tofu? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
sure. But if
yeah.
I go
Fried
to the store,
tofu.
tofu, no. Actually, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit because there's this Chinese dish called mapo tofu I really enjoy,
Mhm.
but it's very spicy and it has meat in it. So maybe it cancels out the.
It might. Dude, it's got to have something to make you a man in there. You got to have some spicy
Yeah,
tofu.
exactly. It's a
Mm.
spicy. It's spicy and it has pork belly in it. So yeah, it's not vegetarian at all.
All right, I'm gonna do something that Jeremy would cry over. I'm gonna merge layers, bro. Why would you merge
Oh,
layers?
what's so bad about merging
No,
layers?
I
Like,
just like to bust Jeremy's balls because he usually has like 800 layers. Um,
oh, okay.
he's the layer master, as we call him.
Layman.
Layer man, yeah. So I'm
Nice.
wondering if I like her facing this way or the other way. It's a tough call. Failed to save file. This message is delayed. Blah, 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 blah. Okay,
Oh
what does
my
this
god.
mean? Does this mean I'm out of memory? What does this mean? Um, looks like I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'll save it once I figure out after I back it up. Um, so Star
Back it up.
Circuit is doing well. It's so close to 20K that anybody who is on the fence about it, please help out. I just want to hit 20K, and that way it's just an easy number for me to remember for the next campaign
Mm-hmm.
to try to beat. You know what I mean? But let's bring up a couple things. I'm going to stop my screen and bring up a couple other things. Some books that I want to point out, like um, your book. We'll bring up. I got several
Oh,
on this
thank you.
page here, and we'll just bring up and talk for a minute since
Yeah,
you
let's do
joined
that.
us.
My eyes are kind of squared off right now, so I'm gonna take a little break. Let's just talk for a minute. Whew.
Cool. Um, let's see here. Zaid says I merge them all the time, dude. I'd like to see that, bro.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I
I
really
need
would.
proof.
Yeah, that's like a alcoholic being like, yeah, dude, I can put a shelf. I can put the
Uh,
bottle back on the shelf, dude.
yeah, he's like, that's behind me, baby.
Yeah, I've merged them. I'm sure he merges them, but then he creates two more after
Yeah.
he merges. Come on. All right, so Tropical Magics is here, and we're very close to 1K, which is awesome.
Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you so much, guys.
I am
I will be forever grateful.
so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Your campaign looks very like I see that RJ's doing your campaign. Does that mean he makes the
Yes,
page, or does that mean you make the page and he's
I made I
fulfilling?
made the page. I made the page, but I've already have like an LLC in the US,
Hmm.
but I've seen it's easier to do what, for example, I'm blanking on his name. The guy who drew Thomas Moria, what's his
Mm.
name? Um, the Brazilian guy,
Oh,
Stefani,
yeah,
Stefani
yes,
Rene.
yeah, Yes,
Stephanie
Stefani Renee.
Renee, yeah, he's like Selena Hernandez, like she's in the US, and they did this
Right.
little tandem thing. RJ was offering the same kind of services, and I said
Hmm.
like, okay, RJ already does fulfillment, so to me it's like better, like if he's on top of what things is happening, and he already offers those services, so I'd rather go through him
Right. So
doing
he's
this.
got the control of the page. He can do, or
No,
not the page,
I
but
I designed the page. Like I'm an
yeah,
administrator
you
in the
did
page.
right. But he's only going to take the orders directly.
Yeah.
Is kind of
Mhm,
the point
mhm.
there. Yeah. There's so many Brazilians that I was fumbling over which one. I
Yeah.
know Stefani's awesome. I've got his
Yeah,
book.
dude.
Looking
It's a
forward to
beast.
it. Looking
It's a
forward to it.
beast.
Oh yeah, dude. On another level. My dog is barking at a
That's
neighbor
all right.
probably. So let's see. B Rose is here. B Rose is supposed to be on the channel today, guys.
So, B-Rose.
We stop after an hour, so it's probably too late. Maybe we'll do it next week, B Rose, unless you really want to jump on for 5 minutes. You let me know. However, Dojo Kun is saying, speaking of Zayd stuff, how is Becken coming along? Well, speaking of Becken, I do have it up as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, bring up Beckham.
Well,
That's a
let me bring up
beautiful
these
looking book.
two that are on this window while I'm here. This was supposed to be B Rose's
Mm,
chance to pitch, but
yeah.
he's not here, dude. So who cares about CEREBRUM? However, it's doing great, so you guys should go back it. I haven't backed it yet, so you can count on another backer and another whatever $50 coming your way. I will definitely be
Awesome.
because it's I can't once you go cyberpunk, you don't go back. So I'm looking forward to what he does. Plus, I gotta read it to steal his ideas.
Haha.
So that's it.
Nice bike. Nice
Have you?
bike.
Yeah, yeah. This is actually that's I think that's a Joe Sontag
Mm.
drawing, and I don't know who colored it, but let's see here. Did Bureaus ghost you like he did me on Ranger? Yeah, I think he does ghost many people. You know.
Hey.
Jeremy saying, Joe, have I ever been shot? No, no, but I've been triggered. Yes,
Nice.
I am making. He's saying I'm making connections that are not really true.
Mm.
Yes.
Well, we're getting a little
Could,
gay Olympics here. Nice.
all right, let's see here. Um, oh, nice. All right, so Piros wants to hop on for a minute. Let's bring him
Mm.
on.
Let's
I'll
do it.
and we'll talk about this book for a minute. And then if he wants to come back on next week, talk longer, he can. I'm going to give him that opportunity.
Yeah.
But as he's getting on here, let's talk about Cobalt real quick. Cobalt's
Oh
doing well
yeah.
as well. He did a great first outing on his last book, so I don't think there's a reason why you shouldn't back Cobalt. It's
Mhm.
one of the best looking books, and again, there's nothing I would say that like you're not going to be wanting more on the first book. So I think the second book's going to follow suit. And yeah, let's get B Rose up in here if he's going to click his link. There we go. All right, so 24 Eyes is showing up as well. What's up? All
Sup?
those owls.
Hmm.
Oh, what's up, man? Oh, dude, sorry, I just woke up.
It's all good. Well, that's what you
Alarm
said. You're like,
clocks,
oh, I'm not a
man.
morning person.
Yeah.
So I assumed you weren't going to show up.
Oh,
Sup,
dude,
B Rose?
sorry. What's up, Pedro? Fucking alarm clocks didn't fucking go off. But
It's all good, dude. Dude,
I
even if
feel
you
bad.
just flat out missed it, I wouldn't care. However, I wanted you to like have a little opportunity to like mention your book. Maybe what's going on with the campaign so far?
Good. We're at 6,300, man. Holy shit!
Yes,
It's good to
it's
wake
doing
up
well.
to a new backer.
Heck yeah, dude.
And
A
wow,
hundred backers is great.
yeah. And as soon as we hit 7,000, we're gonna throw in the standee of the CEREBRUM character that we're gonna have turn into a spinoff. And it's gonna be done by Juanito in the chat.
Oh,
Oh,
look
really?
at that.
He's gonna take over that spinoff, and just a quick rundown. In a society built upon perfection, any flaw deems one damaged and relegated to the dregs. One brother fights for his life as the other cuts a deal with corruption. There is no salvation. There's only Cerebrum.
Interesting. I like how you're going family too. Dude, there's nothing Like, there's nothing more appealing to me.
I know that's why whenever you were talking about Star Circuit, I was like, that's that connection, man. Because like it's the same thing with
Yeah,
Cobalt as well, and the trifecta, the CG trifecta with
that's
Cyberpunk,
right.
man. We literally just bring it into family.
Dude, I once once we have like enough time to plan something, we definitely need to do a little a combo thing. Maybe when we have our volumes all out or something, we'll
Like a collab or something.
Yeah.
that, or just even just like, you know, where you back all three and you get like 30% off or something.
Yeah, like a cyberpunk compendium kind of thing.
Yeah, something crazy like that. It would be really cool. That's down the road, but dude, everything looks great. Who's your colorist on this?
It's Carlos Moreno.
Moreno. Is he on another book right now?
Dude, he's doing Justice City Chronicles for Figaro, and he's doing columns of creation for Infinity.
For Alejandro. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew the Justice City, but I did not know that's who Alex was going with. So that's awesome. I need to catch back up with that because last time he was going with the other Italian dude. What's his name? Why is that? He's doing Eric Canetti's book. That's probably why he can't do.
Oh, Giuliano.
Alex's.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, Garibaldi. Maybe is that his name? What's his name?
I'm blanking out too, man.
Yeah, I can't
It's kind
remember.
of early. It's kind of early
Yeah,
for names.
dude, this is what happens. But your book looks great. The coloring looks fantastic.
dude, I had to as a first time creator, I literally needed to make, first impressions are everything, and I really wanted the visuals to speak for itself. Hopefully people stick around for the story. It is just a setup, so I don't know if I could throw too much about the plot. The real meat is in book 2, so hopefully people dig this first go around and then come around for part 2.
Yeah, I feel you. If anybody's gotten Star Circuit, there's the only gripe I would have with it as a reader, and that's kind of how I look at books in general. Is like if you get satisfied by the first book enough to read the second one, and it's a tough call. It's like my Star Circuit book leaves on a cliffhanger. I don't know how yours will.
I was pissed.
I'm sure you were.
This one, it's not much of a cliffhanger. It's more like, okay, when's the next episode? All right, I'm fine with that. You're not gonna get angry,
right? Which is good. I think that's all there's a fine line there for sure.
Yeah.
So, it is a very fine line. Just like, do you do it or do you not, or is this fine? Is this it's tricky.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it's good to leave like open questions, but you need an ending for the book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if there are conflicts needs to be resolved, but you can leave open-ended questions like that. There's no problem with that. So that's what differentiates like a good cliffhanger to okay, what the hell happened here?
For sure.
So this is going to be a very long-running series.
Awesome.
I've already written out 6 volumes.
Oh wow.
And it's still getting like little edits here and there, a lot of rearranging. But I've been getting a lot of feedback that people do wanted, closed stories. So I had to push back the second arc to the third, and then for the second arc, they're going to be 3 separate stories, but they're all running alongside this one 3-year time skip that I had in the beginning of the story.
Cool. So you're moving around for a better pacing.
And so
that's great.
More satisfied every volume.
Right. It's
All about
it's
satisfaction.
Yeah, for sure. I think that was I guess again talking with Star Circuit. I think that was the downfall. Not the downfall. I'd say because my book is only 30 pages, the first book. So like you almost can't. It's not enough to really even give an ending to something.
Yeah.
It's
Mine's
almost
chunky.
like a little
Mine's
bit
a 60 pager.
yeah, you
Get you guys beat, man. 72.
Oh
there you
shit!
You're saying bigger is better over here.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, if you want to come back on BROSE, we can talk about it more and get more in depth. That would be fun for me. because we go for only an hour in the morning. That way I can actually do work. But so besides that, I want to bring up Beckon as well, because we talked about Tropical Magics, but Pedro's
Yep.
book is also funding and doing pretty well.
Thank you so
Very
much,
right out
man.
the gate, which is great.
Yeah,
Anything
by
you
the
want to
way,
mention about
it,
Tropical Magics, Pedro?
it looks awesome. Well, it dabbles in a little bit into cyberpunk,
Yeah,
but it combines magic in it, so it's more of a hybrid. But
right.
yeah, it's more like a dystopian future, Mad Max meets Cheech and Chong kind of thing,
Yeah.
telling the story from the weakest or the guys who think they're weaker within the story.
Hmm.
So they see themselves as witnesses, and as the story progresses, they become protagonists. And
Okay.
yeah, it has a lot of characters. There's a lot of like personal journey for at least the three main characters. There's a personal story for the three of them. The fourth one is a robot, so he kind of has like a personality, but he's
Yeah, it's
more
not the
like,
same.
yeah, it's not the same. And
Right.
yeah, the book one will present challenges that are resolved by the end, but
Nice.
it ends up with a question: where do we go from here now? Because the first motivation is payment, but then when they see the scope, then they say like, okay, maybe we can do something to fix this. So the call
Right.
to action, it's like the first book, it's like the first a really long question within the characters to say like, do we take the responsibility for this?
Right. Yeah,
So
it's like a next step of responsibility type
mhm,
of
mhm,
thing,
mhm. Yeah,
which sounds good, dude. I'm
thank
glad.
you.
It's good to hear. I know I kind of put down. I don't know if it sounds like I'm putting down Star Circuit. It's still a wild
Oh yeah,
ride if you
no.
get the book,
Mhm.
but your
Yeah,
book, I'm glad that it has a solid ending, because that's what really kind of brings everything together when you're done reading. But yeah, best of luck out there. Before we go,
thank
I
you,
want to
man.
bring up
Mhm.
Beck and Recourse as well. Uh, so Dojo Kun's bringing it up. Beckon is going to reveal Jeremy as one of the best artists in CG. Look at that. That is
Look at that.
it's high praise coming from Dojo. Dojo is
Yeah.
he's not a slacker when it comes to praising art. However, he does have one of the best covers coming that I think is out there. I say that a lot. And he puts a lot of detail in his work, and the story looks like I know the story is pretty deep, deeper than you possibly
Oh yeah.
want to know yet. But it's actually something that you're gonna probably have an attachment to. The characters are ones that are, again, having a primal kind of motivation. So that's the best I can say about it from what I know. And it's also a prequel to his other game, and a lot of more story in this world. So check out Beck and Recourse. Go sign up. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Oh,
Cool.
thank you, man. Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah, for sure. B-Rose, if you're not asleep again, you can come back next week if
Yeah,
you
I'll try.
like.
I'll try to set my alarm up better. I don't know why it didn't go off, but holy shit!
It's all good, dude. It's up to you. I go about every week.
Of course, that I'm always trying to come on now. Dude,
Yeah,
we
I
go
got
back since like the beginning, man.
yes, for sure, dude. Like for me, jumping on and being in chats all the time, like it kills my creative motivation. So I try to balance it. It's so hard to for me to be in chats. Something about like doing both things. I do better work when I'm not in it. So I think people would appreciate my work better if I balance it. So that's what I'm trying to do. I wish we were on more streams together, though, for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Anyway, I plan to see you all around, in Twitter and other streams. Pedro, good luck with your Tropical Magics
Thank you,
book,
man. Thank you.
and B Rose, same to you. Hopefully, we'll sync up next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Heck
Thanks
yeah,
for having me on, though, man.
yeah. No worries, dude. Glad you jumped on and talked about it a little bit. And congratulations for doing so well so far. Everybody in the chat, thanks for showing up. That goes for all you fools. I've got plenty of things to do today. Probably going to do some taxes. That's going to be shitty. But yeah, have a good day. Go back Star Circuit, like the bottom banner says. It's the last chance to get the main cover. It'll never come back. And so all you OGs out there. You need to get this. So have a good day, everybody. Keep working, keep having fun, and I'll see you next week.
Later, y'all.
Take care.